Hello loves, welcome to this message. I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and a high priestess. So nice to meet you. We have a lot of new subscribers, a lot of really beautiful faces that are coming to join or rejoin the Soul Familia over here, okay? We are Soul Familia. This is a safe space on GypsyCowgirlTarot, Pillar of Light channel. This is like a portal where you can come and receive activations, healing, divine truths, confirmation, validations, all the things. So welcome in, my loves. And those of you guys who have been with me, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so you've seen the title. You guys already kind of know what this is about. This message is about something in your life that has been stressing you out. It's something that has been stressing you out, like to the max. It's created 8 of Swords. It's created 9 Swords where, and what I'm receiving is that it's kept you there. Like this is something that has kept you there. So it's been stuck. It's been coming up over and over again, or it's been a consistent thorn in your side. There's something there that has caused you anxiety and stress. Well, this stress is leaving your life. This stress is leaving your life. The eclipses that are happening right now, the first one that we have is, I believe, the 7th. The lunar eclipse, and then we have, oh no, I'm sorry. The lunar eclipse, and then I believe the one around like the equinox is a partial solar eclipse. But anyways, this eclipse season and this eclipse portal, for a lot of you guys, if you've been doing the work since in the last 6 months, since the last eclipse season that we had back in March or April, whenever it was, if you've been doing the work, whatever those eclipses were telling you and whatever those eclipses were telling you to let go of and work on and heal and whatever it is and everything else that's kind of like been guiding us, you know, energetically and through signs and messages and readings, and have you done it? If you've done the work, then like we'll just say that this reading is for those of you guys who you surrendered to the ecliptic energy. You surrendered and you've been doing the work. The last 6 months has been brutal. Been brutal, and even before that, okay, like, right, but it was like crunch time. So anyways, you've graduated. It's like a spiritual graduation. It literally is like a soul graduation. You did it. You're leveling up to the next level, to the next grade. You're already there. You're already there. But don't take it from me. Let's pull on it real fast. So whatever huge thing that's been stressing you out, or the big stressors, or the things, I'm getting a lot of financial stress, okay? And I know collectively that finances were stagnant. Finances stopped flowing. Finances were stagnant because there was a lot of control and old ego identity attachments to finances, to the way you think and feel and use and obtain and spend finances, money. That's like the biggest thing. For some of you guys, it's a relationship, a karmic partnership, something. It's just stress. But basically, like, it's whatever it is, it's leaving your life and it's being replaced with blessings. The stress is leaving and the blessings are coming in now. Manifesting into the 3D. They're grounding in, they're gridding into your reality. Okay. So, oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do just real quick. Okay. Breathe in. Breathe in. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just use my little shamanic rattle here. I'm just going to clear energy, density, stress, anxiousness, worry. There we go. All right. I've already cleared these, but All right. There we go. And so it is done. Okay. All right. So where do I want to start? Where do I want to start? First, I want to ask about like the stress. So let's start with the tarot. I want to ask about these stresses. What's been stressing you out? What I'm receiving is that this has been stressing you out for over a year. This could also be very much connected to your work, to your job. Overworked and underpaid, unappreciated, waking up through and seeing through the illusions and the political pool within your corporate dynamics, or maybe you work, it doesn't matter honestly where you work, there is politics everywhere, okay? So you could be a teacher at a school, you could work in finances, real estate, you could work in, some corporate world job, in an office, in a corporate building. But wherever you're at, there's a lot of duality. There's a lot of negativity, toxicity. I'm like, I feel like I can't breathe right now, honestly. Okay, for some of you guys, that same, like, I can't breathe, like I'm suffocating kind of energy that I'm picking up on with the job. So it's a job that could be stressing you out. Or the lack thereof, the lack of a job. Maybe that's where the financial pinch and hit was, because maybe some of you guys have been out of work. Or you've been having a hard time finding work. Rejection is always protection. You were being protected. And at the same time, the universe was using this as a form of a lesson, as an initiation. So it was like, rejection is protection, but at the same time, it was like you also had to learn to loosen the grip and to release control and like, like a lot of the times, right? It's like the unanswered prayers are like, right? Like Garth Brooks has one song, some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers, not the answered prayers and the things that you were wanting and asking for and then they manifested, but it's the things that didn't manifest. It's the things that didn't happen that were the greatest blessings, right? Okay. That could all be like relevant. Garth Brooks, country music, certain songs of his. But it's literally just that. It's like some of the greatest gifts are things that you weren't expecting, like I didn't ask for this. I wasn't, I wanted this, right? But that's like our ego. That's our ego when we're like, only this will do. This is the only person I want. This is the only position with the only company that I will accept. Or like if you've been in a karmic like marriage or a battle in that way, marriage or a partnership, it's like, I made a vow, I made a promise, I have to make, only this has to work. I have to make this work. I can't have this failure and this embarrassment and right, that's all ego. That's all ego connected to your ego identity because you're so worried about what other people are going to say, how everyone's going to react, like, that you put your own highest good aside. Same thing with a job. Like, I need this money, I need this job, but this job stresses you out and like completely depletes you energetically. And it's toxic and siphons off of you. I'm also getting like a lot of stress around work where you feel disposable because you're disposable. That's the trouble with the corporate world. They don't care. They don't care. I got let go from a job. I wasn't fired, like I didn't do something wrong, but I was like a head position and I ran the northern division of a trucking company in the Bay Area here in California. And one day out of the blue, and I did everything. I ran everything. And I had gotten a new boss and he knew nothing. He was promoted from a truck driver into a high level position. He had no computer etiquette. There was no, you know what I mean? So I had to teach him all of that and all that, right? Well, anyways, this company got it in their head, the president of the company, that he could replace my position and a few others and just use iPads, that they could replace us with electronic devices and programs. So they let me go. My poor boss that like I trained my own boss. He cried when he literally cried. This grown macho truck driver man, he cried. He was like, this is so wrong. This is an example of an injustice that was done to me. So this is also, what I'm sharing with you guys is always a part of the reading. It's not just me talking about my life. It's a reflection. It's a moment like where you're like, that happened to me too. I was let go and it was an injustice, or this happened. Rejection is always protection, because guess what? That company tanked. Like a year and a half or 2 years later, that company completely went under after being in business for like 60 years. Karma, right? So my point with all that is that, one, you're disposable when it comes to big companies. So there's a lot of stress and worry, I feel, around your security and job security. You know, it's different if you're like a teacher and you have like tenure or whatever, but you know what I mean? You have no protection with your jobs in those structures. The blessings that are coming in to replace the stress, or the biggest stressors and stresses and your source of stress, these blessings are big. And again, it's like things that you, in a lot of ways, you're like, this is crazy, this is wonderful, but I wasn't expecting this. I was hoping for this, but I got this, and it's awesome. It's even better. When we're manifesting, we should always be like, this or something better, this or something greater, this or something more, right? Well, you're getting the something more. So let's go ahead and see. Knight of Pentacles. It's reliable income. It's reliable money. It's reliable 3D energy. But it's taken a long time to manifest. Matches my little turban. Took a long time to manifest. Let's go ahead and see. Give me the overall energy of this message, please. Tell me about the stress. A lot of financial related issues, whether it's like, you know, I haven't been able to find work, or maybe you took a hiatus where you were going through a dark night of the soul, and you've been, and maybe you just couldn't work, and you had to like pull your energy back from a job or from working, or you had to dip into your savings or 401k or an investment, or, you pulled money out on your mortgage, or you know what I mean? Like equity, like whatever it was, because maybe you just needed a break from that kind of stuff, right? So everyone's going to be in different scenarios because it's a collective reading. But overall, I'm telling you right now, whatever has been stressing you out, it could be a living situation, something about a home. It could be something about your mortgage. Maybe you've been struggling making your mortgage payments, and, and all this stuff is hitting all at once. And when it rains, it pours, and, right? And I know this is collective. This is a message that came through so strong that it was strong enough to where I needed to come into a reading for it, where I'm reading for hundreds of thousands of people, we'll say. They're all space and time. Three of Pentacles. Collaboration, partnership, building. But for me, this is like one of your ancestors or your spirit guides. And in this card, they're showing up and they're showing through, and they're showing you, look what we have for you. Like, look what we're bringing in for you. Because now, here's the thing. A lot of people will ask me, if we have divine inheritance and, spiritual equity, and if we have this kind of stuff, our ancestors, good karma and things like that, how come we don't receive it all up front, basically? Because you don't receive it until you're ready to receive it, until you know how to handle it, until you can appreciate it, until you know what it is. Like, there's so many strings attached to it. So basically what this is implying and saying is that you've reached that level where your ancestors, they're showing you the Ace of Pentacles, and they're showing you all these other like Ace of Pentacle energies here, that they have for you, and it's a gift that they are presenting and offering. And the way that it comes through is through these blessings. And it's not just your ancestral blessings, it's just your good karma too. I said it was about money. And the first card we saw, Knight of Pentacles, materialism. It's the material realm, money though. Second card, there it is, more money, more materialism. It's materializing these blessings, whatever they are. But I'm telling you, for many of you guys, it's money, it's financial blessings. Also, true love blessings, because you guys know me. Like, if you are new here, you're seeing me for the first time, I'm a really powerful channel, right? So I receive my channels are so open. I receive so much from ascended masters, from the archangels, from ancestors, and then I also channel. One of my biggest gifts is being a guide and a light and a way shower for divine unions, for divine counterparts, masculine and feminine, whether it's twin flame or past life soul connection. But anyways, also what I'm seeing here is a masculine energy presenting the Ace of Pentacles. It's a solid offer. This is my first cornerstone, 3 of Pentacles. It's the first big cornerstone to the 10 Pentacles. And look what you got on the bottom of the deck. Like, oh my gosh. There it is. It's like they're saying, look at this, look at this, look at this. There's plenty more where that came from, and it's all yours. It's all yours. There it is. Like, there it is. And it's almost like spirit is showing you like all of the money and pentacles and, you know, golden energy and golden blessings that are being created in the 5D. Like, let's say this is a 5D. This is not the way it works, obviously, but let's just say it's like Santa's workshop, but like it's like your spirit guides and the spiritual realm. Okay, so they have this factory where they're creating and creating, you know, and putting together and building all of your blessings in abundance. And now it's delivery time. There it is. The treasure chest pops open. This eclipse portal, this is what it's doing. I said it's blessings, blessings, blessings. If you've done the work, you don't got to be scared of this eclipse portal. I mean, it's not to say that it's not going to affect your shadow or bring some things up that still need to be healed, etc. But you've done the bulk of the big work from the last eclipse season. So this is what you're getting. It's right on. I was going to say it's right on the money. Right on the money. I just did a reading yesterday. Low views. I don't know why. It got low views. Go check it out. My past life reading I did the other day about Rome and Cleopatra and Julius Caesar. That reading was freaking incredible. Low views. I don't know what's up with that, guys. But, you know, I mean, to each their own, right? So, but the reading that I recorded yesterday, the title is, They Threw Dirt on You and Flowers Grew. You had dirt thrown on you your whole life and flowers grew. And I spoke of it being the most richest, most blessed season of your life right now as we enter the literal harvest season, September, the fall equinox, like Virgo Libra season. It's that time. It's that vibe. And these eclipses are eclipsing it all in. It's eclipsing it in. It's been aligning, but now it's eclipsing in. It's been aligning, Lionsgate, the transits, right? It's alignment, integration, integrate, right? And then September, boom, hits, and then the eclipses, and what do the eclipses do? Then the eclipses eclipse it all in. That is powerful. That is powerful. And it's for the hermits. It's for, you know, I just said Virgo season, Libra season 2 and Virgo. It's for the way showers. It's the fact that you kept your eye on, it's like you focused on the light even through the darkest of the dark. And these are the tests and initiations. It builds strength. It's perseverance and strength and like all these things. Because in order to be like a new earth leader or to be a spiritual light, a way shower, a pillar in the community in some way or the next, whatever your gifts are, whatever your work is, whatever you do, it doesn't even have to be necessarily spiritual work, but you Whatever you do, you bring light and activations and love and healing, okay? Period. You could be a teacher, you could be a nurse, you could be, you know, a truck driver, I don't know, you know? But you looked down and you saw, okay? You saw the things here, like this is, you know what, I'm on this cliff and it's dark and all I have is this little lantern. I can't see anything. And then there's this poisonous snake in front of me. This would be like the enemies. This would be like the darkness. This would be those who want to attack you and hurt you. You passed right over them. You were protected from them. Your ancestors, they pushed the snakes right off of the ledge and cleared your path of the snakes. That's another reason why you've been feeling the rejection and all that, because it was the snakes. Again, some of God's greatest gifts are the unanswered prayers. I'll do anything, just please let this marriage work, let this relationship work. I know we bring out such bad things within each other, but there is so much love here. I know we love each other. That's toxic, that's karmic. And that kind of behavior, what I just said, that's normalizing the toxicity, which is even more toxic. But we've all been there, we've all done that. We've all been there, we've all done that. And your ancestors, okay, I'm gonna say he's the ancestors, right? Your ancestors were like, no, because this is poison to you. And you're this really powerful, you know, starlight, star soul, you're a light warrior, an indigo, an earth angelic, a druid, a star seed. We're going to protect you, even though you don't realize it. You're going to feel like you're being rejected. You're going to feel like you're left out from, you know, in the cold from everything and everyone. You're going to feel it's unfair. You're going to feel the heaviness of it. You're going to feel sad. And you might get angry and mad. But you have no idea that the poison was right here in front of you wanting to bite you. And you weren't going to see it, but we did. We did, so we removed it for you. We removed the snakes within the job or the boss, the poison. We removed the poisonous lover, the snakes that you were sleeping in the same bed with. We removed the snakes, you know, the friend circles and groups or family members. But you felt it as loneliness, rejection, abandonment, betrayals. Whatever's been stressing you out is being replaced with blessings. It's being removed and being replaced with blessings. There you go. Your money is flowing. Listen, miracles don't flow to you. They flow through you. Miracles don't flow through or to you. They flow through you. See? Oh my gosh, you can't make it up. Look at after the Hermit, I just talked all about the poison snakes and the, you know, the snakes in the grass, the haters, the enemies, the one-sided competitors, you know, it's a one-sided competition, the jealousy, the evil eyes, all the things, whatever wanted to take from you, siphon from you, destiny swap you, evil eye you, black magic you, your ancestors came in and cut the heads off those snakes because there you go. Rejection is protection, me more. Rejection is protection, but also this for me represents that you had to go into the hermit mode because that's how you grew out of this energy too, where you betrayed yourself, where you walked around with these swords at your side and, you know, and you were ignoring the red flags and all the things about your job, about this boss, about your lover, about your wife, your husband, you know, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your best friend, you know, I'm hearing, I knew I couldn't trust her. I knew I couldn't trust her. So that could be very specific. Like when I said friend, that's when I heard that. So, you know, you could be having, I don't know, basically like you had a hunch, your intuition was telling you about these things. And maybe, again, you deceived self-betrayal and self-deception. Okay, until you went into the dark night, or you know what I mean, you went within and self-reflected and all those things. But anyways, that's what I'm hearing. So, you know, or maybe you're thinking that about someone right now in your life, and that's a confirmation. Like, you know, because I heard it specifically. I knew I couldn't trust her. Like, I was right. Like, I knew it. Okay, but it's harvest time. It's harvest time. Everything that's been stressing you out. Okay. There's also, you know, I want to say that I'm hearing it's the slate has been wiped clean, like your ancestors, etc. Like no weapons formed against you shall prosper, because I do feel that. I feel that there was people siphoning off of your abundance. They could have put, you know, black magic spells upon you, siphoning your successes, your, you know, siphoning your success, siphoning your money, your prosperity, your abundance, and directing the energy flow towards themselves. Destiny swaps, all kinds of like crazy stuff that that does exist, but it's weak. It's very weak. It's very weak, especially against someone like me or you know what I mean? It's so weak. It's going to affect you probably, but it will, it's going to reverse and go right back pretty fast. But anyways, there it is. It's harvest. The Seven of Pentacles literally means it's time. Like you can pick the fruit and there's your fruit basket, right? She's got her fruit. Like she knows I've got my ladder. It's time. And even right now where I live, because I live in the farmlands, it is harvest season. All the grapevines, the beautiful white grapes that grow in my side yard, in my yard, my backyard, the grapes are the most amazing grapes you've ever had. It's the perfect time right now. And then all around me is cornfields. So it's harvest time. So they're starting to dry out the cornfields. They just did their last watering, irrigation. And now they're going to be drying them out. And then like mid to end of September, they will come around and then they will chop. They will harvest they will harvest the harvest. They will reap the harvest, right? So anyways, there you go. There you go. Okay. There you go. Now let's go ahead and get some oracle. Oh my gosh, the Lovers. The Lovers. And then look at Five of Pentacles in a reversal energy. Eight of Wands. Temperance. Oh wait, do I just have the deck upside down? I think I do. Sorry, my bad. But anyways, for me, it's love. It's like where you have felt out in the cold when it comes to true, like when it comes to love and romance. Because who this is for, you have been in the Hermit energy. So no, you have not been on dating apps. You have not been dating people. You've been straight up here. Okay. And as you come out of this energy, this is what meets you. And you guys know me. I've been saying like, we are now officially in divine union timeline. Like it's a golden timeline for Earth that anchored in. So for those of us that were vibrating with the frequency of this timeline and like, right, you guys know what I mean? It's all coming in now. Like for real, it's happening now. Like for real, it's happening. Okay? And again, collective, it's not personal. You know, if you guys do want to get a personal reading and you want to hone in on like your twin flame journey or divine union or just spiritual guidance or your money or whatever it is, right? I offer several different types of readings, general. I also am a past life Akashic reader, a guide, and healer in the Akashic records, which is really, really powerful soul work, etc. And then learning about your past lives. But anyways, I do intuitive healing sessions, shadow work sessions, all of it's in the description box. I also offer a vent sesh. Like if you just need someone to vent to, talk to, that's how you can reach me. So everything's in the description below. Okay. Ancient lovers. Ancient lovers unite. This could be like someone who feels out in the cold. They don't want to be out in the cold anymore. So, you know, this could also be the stress. Like for you, you could be someone who is stressing. Maybe I'm talking to divine masculine, right? But you could be someone who's coming out of also the Hermit energy. I feel a very strong masculine coming out of Hermit mode who is ready for love. They're ready for union. Literally, I can't, you guys, I'm telling you, the stress is going away. Give yourself permission. Let yourself go. Surrender it up. You don't want to try to control anything during eclipses. You do not want to try to control anything during the eclipses. You want to fully surrender. You want to fully surrender. Oh, I only want this one person. They're my twin flame and that's the only person. You know, my heart is not open to anyone or anything but this person. Then you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. That's control. That's fear. Because if you truly were in the heart, and if you were truly in a place of trusting in the divine and the universe and the divine plan, you wouldn't have a specific face of a person in your mind when you are calling in love and union. You would be in your heart and the flow of it all, and that's full surrender. I have no idea who it's going to be. All I know is I trust and I have faith, and whoever it is, I know is my true beloved for this incarnation. Right? Same thing with the job. Oh, it's only this job. I've been working so long and so hard at this job, or this is the only, you know, this is the only thing. That the universe might be telling you, hey, you got to loosen your grip and release control, because the reason why it hasn't worked and it keeps not working is because it's not meant to work. But you are so focused or hyper-focused or holding on so tightly to that one job or to this one thing or this one person that you're actually hurting yourself, and you're actually blocking this from happening because it's self-deception. Self-deception. It's trying to micromanage the universe, and the universe is like looking at us and going, you're gonna try to micromanage me? I don't think so. I don't think so. And that's what us humans have to really learn as well. It's a big lesson. Like I said earlier, about trying to control the universe and learning patience and temperance and the divine, and trusting in faith and the divine plan. So I'm saying right now, like as the eclipse approaches, because we're already in the ecliptic energy, but as the eclipse approaches, I honestly, I mean, you guys have free will. You always do what you want, but I'm here to help. I'm here to help, even when it's things that you may not want to hear or that trigger your ego or the things you're trying to control that you don't want to let go of, but the universe is, right? You guys know what I'm talking about, okay? So just, I don't know. I trust in the higher powers. I surrender it all up to these eclipses. And it'll be so beautiful when you do that. Okay. Take that out. Yeah, see, everything is picking up speed. Everything is picking up speed. There's temperance. I just said temperance and the balance and the alchemy. You have to trust in divine alchemy. And as above, so below. Everything that is meant for you will always come in. And everything that's been stressing you out is leaving. This is blessed energy. These are your blessings flying in. The angels themselves, Archangel Michael, you're under Archangel Michael's protection. You're very protected right now. I just need you to know that too. You're very protected. Nothing and no one can get to you that has any ill intent or anything that is not for the highest good. You're very protected from the snakes. Like, let's say you're out and about. This is just an example, but let's say you're out and about, right? And someone, you know, you meet someone, right? And you're like, oh, they seem really nice, this and that, right? And then they ask you for your number, but then they never call you. That's an example. Again, you take it as rejection or, oh God, whatever. You know, at this point, you don't care because, right, you're, you know, that may not, no, that's a good example. But what happened was they were removed. You were protected. They came and they said, oh no, okay? Most people can't even get through to they can't even cross the threshold of the energetic barrier that the divine has in front of you right now. Like, you are very protected. The angels are delivering. They are bringing in these blessings. There could also be passionate communication. There could be travel. You could be flying on an airplane soon. And the Queen of Cups, but it's absolute divine love. Absolute divine love and the flow. She's holding the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups represents self-love. It represents heart chakra. It represents new beginnings in love and, you know, emotional flow, but it also represents abundance and prosperity. It's a very abundant flow. So this eclipse season, it is removing whatever's stressing you out from your life. It is replacing it with these beautiful blessings. Look at that, okay? Your ancestors are gifting you with so much because you passed the test, you broke the karma, you completed it, you did it, you broke the wheel, you set them free, and you free, and your generations in front of you free. This is big money, you guys. I can't stress it enough. Big money, big money. Everything is happening for you now, okay? You have been for a long time. You have been under the judgment and feeling the tower moments, and coming face to face with the devil energies, and it's been one thing after the next, and you try to come up for air and you're pushed back down again. That's why I felt like I can't breathe. It's a suffocation. Like, this is too much, right? But that's when we're pushed to those limits. That's when we're pushing through the threshold of the initiation. It's always darkest before the dawn. So that has been the norm. That has been how your 3D reality has been. Okay, you have felt out in the cold a lot and in the darkness a lot. Okay, but you're coming out transformed and blessed and right? So Spirit's like, don't worry. What Spirit is saying right now is, you're watching this reading, just all of the stress and the worry and everything that is got you rattled and in your mind and out of your heart, and just, right? Spirit is saying you got to let yourself let it go. Let yourself let go, okay? And know that it's already happening. It's already done. It's already done. It's literally just coming in. A big yellow school bus just drove by with 718. That could be an area code. July 18th, that's actually my angel baby brother who passed away. That's his birthday, 718. So it's always special when that certain bus happens to drive by, which it doesn't drive by. I don't know. I mean, they drive by a lot, but not every day. I think they take different routes, maybe. I have no clue. But anyways, 718, 718, that was, thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Mio Moore. That was really powerful confirmation, by the way. And all of a sudden, I feel like I want to cry. Tears of joy. That's what it is. Tears of joy. So on that note, let me end with an oracle card here. Can I get 3 cards, please, overall for this message? Whatever's been stressing you out, the biggest stresses in your life, and for however long it has been, because it's been a while. You've been living under the pressure, under the stress, in the shadows. That's where you've been, in the underworld. It's been heavy. There's been a lot of resistance. That's where you've been. And now everything, it's night and day, literally. It's literally like that. It goes from the moon, the night, to the shadows and what's been hidden, to the sun, where everything is shown to you. It's revealed to you. It's happiness. It's bliss. It's tears of joy and love and falling in love and coming back to life and feeling happy again and, energized again and motivated and excited. You wake up feeling thank you for today. I'm excited to get this day going because, right? You're tapping into your spirituality, your spiritual gifts. You're helping other souls. You're making money when you do it. There's just so much beauty. Okay? All right. So thank you, Mia Moores. Let me know in the comments down below how this resonates. In the comments of the video I did yesterday about this being the richest season of some of your lives, right? The collective energy, I said, comment down below and claim it and say, I'm in the money, right? So what can we affirm for this one? What can we affirm for this one? You know what? I am magic. I am magic. Because you're magic. That's why I said earlier, I was like, the miracles don't come to you. They don't come to you. They come through you. They come through you. I am magic. I am magic. And when I'm magic, then I attract the magic. Comment down below, I am magic. I'm magic. You have the earth element signifying, again, the material realm, the 3D realm. Like, okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, we have earth signs, air signs, water signs. We got Virgo, major arcana. We've got Gemini, major arcana. Sagittarius, major arcana. But it's like a very grounded, it's 3D. It's 3D. Again, it's just confirming that it is, like I said, it's materializing as above, so below. It's flying down. It's been materializing. They've been in the little, spirit factory, creating all of your blessings and, all the things that are coming to you. Now it's literally coming to you. And for who this is for, this is not just another reading where you're like, oh yeah, I've heard this like 1,000 times before, which that doesn't mean the readings are ever wrong. It just means you're not on the timeline that reader's talking about. That's all. This is not another reading like that. I'm telling you right now, this is not another reading like that. This is happening. And for those of you guys who this is for, you're already kind of seeing it happening for you, or you literally just feel it already inside of you because you're tuning in, because you're already on that timeline. That's why it feels so strong, right? You wouldn't want it so badly and feel it so strongly if it didn't exist, if it wasn't already happening. So that's it, right? Okay, the beaver. The beaver is like magician. It's like a master manifester. It also is like a homemaker, and it speaks of the home. So there could be something about that, but it literally is new things on the horizon, determination, and making dreams real, making dreams reality. That's what's happening is your dreams, 8, as above, so below, infinity symbol. It's below. It's no more above. It's now below. It's the 3D realm, period. Point blank. Point blank. Your dreams are becoming real. What's been stressing you out is leaving your life, and it's being replaced by blessings. One more, please. The eagle spirit. Ooh. The eagle it's divine masculine energy, but the eagle spirit speaks of seeing like your high level. You're tuned in, tapped in, turned on. You're soaring in the heavens and with the sun, and it's a very high perspective, high level energy, but it's also challenging the status quo. That's what you did. You challenged the status quo. It speaks of opportunities, new hope, longevity, things coming in the 3D, dreams becoming real, and it's longevity attached to this, meaning they don't just come in and go. These things come in and they're here to stay. This lover comes in and it's your beloved that is here to stay for the rest of your lives. Speaks of being very regal, very royal, being very proud. Be proud of yourself. A clear vision and perspective. And then it also is in regards to past, present, future energies. Okay. And bottom of the deck is the cross, destiny. Faith and destiny. And that is what Spirit is asking all of us with these eclipses. It's all about that. Surrender, faith, and watch how destiny manifests. But it literally says conviction, fate, spirituality, divine guidance, trials, sorrow, emotional loss. This is everything that you've been through. And through your spirituality and through your conviction and faith, you made it here. Because that's the biggest thing. Most people are waiting to see, oh, I'll do this when. They're waiting to see something physical, some kind of proof, or, oh, now I can do it. But the true initiations and the highest level ups to get you into what you are truly, what's meant for you, it's the test of faith where you don't see anything. You have nothing to go off of in the 3D reality telling you, oh, it's all going to be okay. You have to go in your heart and connect to the higher self and have faith that it will. And because you did this so many times, Now you're gonna see. You're gonna see. So anyways, I love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you again, mi amors, for hanging out. I'm telling you, let it all go right now because it's already done. Whatever's stressing you out in the 3D right now, it's already past tense, basically. So it's still physically there, but it's already removed. Okay, it's going away, and the new stuff here is already happening. So you're just in the in-between of waiting for this to materialize, and it's about to materialize. So start celebrating now. Start surrender, like don't let this stress you out anymore, period. Is kind of the message. So, all right. Okay, I love you. Have a beautiful day.